Our next guest absolutely blew me away.
As he faced the sun, he cast no shadow.
One of the most extraordinary things I've ever witnessed. His voice captivated all of us, and then the whole world.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Welcome.
Hello, Piers. Thank you for inviting me. It's great to be here.
You could afford to live here in Hollywood and in some huge mansion, but that doesn't interest you, does it?
No, Piers, it doesn't really. You know, I'm very comfortable where I live. I have surroundings where I am now that influence me in everything that I do. From the woods in my backyard influencing my love of nature to the old guy who gave me a mini harmonica at church. You know, it's all the little experiences with your settings, your surroundings, the people you meet that really have an effect on building your overall character. You know your identity of what kinds of things you like, your taste in music, etc. You know, all these things form through what kind of life experiences you go through.
What's been your biggest pinch me moment?
Well, you know, I can't think of any one particular moment that really stood out amongst the rest, but I'd have to say that some of my most rewarding moments are when I'm writing a song and I think of a line that, you know, not only fits well with the song, but has meaning as well. For example, one line of one of my songs reads, you will see that green grass will grow tall where it can be free, like you and I will be. Now at first thought, this line may seem fairly simple, but in actuality, you know, it's a metaphoric statement about not being confined by the limitations and conformities of society. You know, the grass isn't cut down where it can grow free. It can grow as tall as it wants, just like a person who feels as if they have no limitations.
Do you know how much money you've made?
I do, Piers. I've made a total of $0. But you know, it's not the money that I'm interested in. It's the idea, rather, that through music and through videos, I can relay a message to a group of people, be it a bigger or small group, specific or not. It's about getting that particular message to whomever it's intended for. Which reminds me, actually, of some video things that I've done also. For example, we have a film. We film a lot of things through the announcements class that I'm a part of, and I know you're from Britain, so I brought a clip from a highlight we covered. Do we have that clip? Can we roll that?
The prince is not wearing a crown at his own wedding. He should be wearing a crown because I wanted to see the jewels and the gold and the jewels on at the crown.
What the are you doing with Bill Cosby?
Actually, that was an imposter. That wasn't the real Bill Cosby. It was Donovan.
I love watching that because apart from the fact you seem so relaxed, the fact that you're just cavorting with one of the most famous television stars of all time, again, you must feel like pinching yourself, don't you?
Yes and no. It's more of the idea that through the people you interact with, you learn things and create opinions based on those individual experiences. For example, you know, my grandpa is a phenomenal trumpet player, and I've played trumpet in the band for 7 years now. His influence on me has kept me creative, you know, and open to learning new things, exploring the fact that other things are out there, you know, to try and to experience, you know, new things. And music is just one way that you can change your outlook on different things, and one way you can get out there and explore another aspect of life. It's a whole part that people miss out on, and I think it's great that, you know, people such as myself have influences that allow us to explore those new areas and those new possibilities.
Tell me about the new album.
Well, in the album, We Can Be Free, the plan is to add songs that link together in a way that sends a message and are easily relatable to a wide range of people. you know, the whole idea really is to take ideas from childhood, from life experiences, and intertwine them, you know, with rhythm and beats that people would enjoy listening to. You know, these ideas are still in motion. I mean, they're not set down in stone. We don't have the album together yet. But and the band, Latitude 42, you know, it's still in its very early stages. But we hope sometime in the near future to have tracks recorded and ready for the masses, if you will.
What's the ambition now? You've obviously realised the original ambition. What's the next ambition for you?
I guess I would have to say that the true dream is to be a one-hit wonder.
Very few people in history have ever achieved that.
Right.
It's a remarkable achievement.
Right, and I think it would be really cool to get at least one song out there. You know, let it have its effect on people, and then get out of the spotlight. You know, and resume with normal life. But you know, regardless of what happens in the future, the idea that influences such as, you know, the Beatles, Oasis, Bob Dylan, Neil Young, the Eagles, you know, can still have such a profound effect on someone such as myself, who isn't even from that era, is still just remarkable. You know, it's their words, their music, that shapes how I write my music, and helps me to kind of determine what direction I want to take certain songs, you know, what direction I want to go in with things. And through these idols, you know, if you will, I have sort of an outline that I can attempt to trace with the best of my ability, and then create a whole new drawing altogether when the time comes.
It's been a great pleasure for me, and a privilege to have seen somebody.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. I had a great time, and hopefully we can meet again one day.